Hey guys, this is Wolf from WolfPack Airsoft. Today, I'm going to tell you how to use the barrel extension for the Echo 1 ASC Mk16, or the SCAR by Echo 1. Now, the problem with this barrel extension, they include it with the gun, and you have to remove the flash hider to use the barrel extension. But the flash hider happens to be held in place by a screw and some glue. So if you try to remove it with just pliers without doing the proper steps first, you'll tear up the flash hider beyond repair and won't be able to stick it on the end of the barrel extension. Alright, let's get started on the how-to video. What you'll need for installing the barrel extension on this gun is the included barrel extension. Here it is. It comes with the gun, and as you can see, it's got threading on the outside on this end, and on this end the threading's on the inside. So what you're going to do is remove this orange flash hider on the end of the barrel, which I'll get into later. Screw this onto the end of the barrel and screw the flash hider onto the end of that. Now this is only an outer barrel extension, so it extends the outer barrel, which really isn't going to add accuracy to your gun. However, if you want to add accuracy to this gun, this raises the outer barrel length from 300 millimeters to 363 millimeters. So you can put a full-length inner barrel in your gun, which will go from about here to the end of the barrel extension instead of just to the end of the flash hider. That makes your gun a lot more accurate because you have at least 3 inches of extra barrel length. Now, that means you can put in a longer barrel, inner barrel, whether it be tight bore or regular. So you can upgrade this to a full-length barrel, which is great for field play. Now, if you want to do CQB, I would recommend keeping the shorter barrel that the gun comes with. So what's so great about this gun is they give you that option with the barrel extension to use a long barrel for increased accuracy or a short barrel for close range and maneuvering corners. So that's a great option, but first you have to do some steps like removing the flash hider, which is kind of a painful process. Some of the tools you're going to need besides the barrel extension itself are a pair of pliers. These are what I'm going to use for this. Any pair of pliers will work just to get that flash hider off of there once you melt the glue. And an Allen key set, because you'll end up using one of these different Allen keys. Another thing you'll need will be hot water, some way to boil water. Boiling water will melt the glue. You're going to end up sticking the flash hider up to the end of the flash hider in boiling water, which it won't destroy the plastic, but it will melt the glue underneath it on the threads, allowing you to twist it. Now the Allen key is useful for removing this small black screw here. It actually turns out to be a hex key screw, and it takes a 2.5 millimeter hex key to remove that screw that holds the flash hider in place. So once you remove that and melt the glue, taking it off should be no problem, and then install the barrel extension. First, however, that screw on the underside of the flash hider is covered by black plastic that hides the screw. That plastic can be taken off if you use a hot tool such as a wood burning pen or a heated up screwdriver. If you have a very fine point screwdriver and you heat it in some kind of flame, that might work. It's got to be hot enough to melt through the plastic and just kind of scrape it away, as you can see I did here. Alright, I have heated up this wood burning pen, and I'm going to use it to melt and scrape away this little black piece of plastic right there on the flash hider. Alright, I have a glass jar of boiling water here before me on the table that I have poured so that I can melt the glue on the barrel extension. So you're going to need to boil some water and put it there. Then you'll need to hold the gun with the barrel extension, with the flash hider, up to the top of the flash hider in the water for approximately a minute until the glue is softened up enough to melt. Now I'm going to have to use a 1.5 millimeter hex key to take the screw out of this flash hider that's holding the flash hider. Alright, so now you can see I have the flash hider on the scar held in the boiling water just up to the top of the flash hider at that level, so that the boiling water can get to the glue and soften it up enough on the threads so that we can unscrew that flash hider. So just hold it right there for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, till that glue's soft. The glue underneath will have softened after a minute or a minute and a half in that water. And then turn it to the left. I'm going to try without the pliers and then with the pliers if I can't get it off. And unscrew the flash hider from this outer barrel. So this is the top of the outer barrel without the flash hider, and you can see the 14mm threads. So now we're going to screw on the outer barrel extension. Alright, so now that the outer barrel extension is screwed on tightly, we just need to screw the flash hider back on and we'll be ready to go.